Hey, everybody. I am Eric with your Essential Practice. And yeah, that's kind of a mouthful, I know. But so the rune readings have been a thing that I've been learning here recently. And I'd like to share my experience with you. So, for past influences, we have ice. This is frozen, rigid, being stuck in your beliefs. No matter what you did, there just didn't seem to be any progress moving forward. Present influences is the divine masculine. You're called to tune into your divine masculine aspects right now. Okay, this is planting a seed and success in a new endeavor. A lot of us were called to step up in our spiritual practices recently, so that's not very surprising right there. Future actions you can take. Right? This is wealth. This is material wealth. This is the rune that represents cattle. This could mean your future actions are in a sort of state of flux as you're focusing more mentally, more from your mind space on material and financial gain. Action taken for the best outcome is to remember your legacy, right? Have a firm structure to stand on. This is about our inherited traditions, customs, beliefs, standards. So you're called right now to focus on and do everything for the best outcome for future generations. Okay. Feelings and emotions. This is progress. Okay. You're being forced to do some sort of movement. This is usually a physical movement, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be a paradigm shift, a mental state of mind. It could be a spiritual shift. There's been a lot of discordant energies recently with woulda, coulda, shoulda, should I? It's like the spiritual game of hopscotch, and the divine is saying, just jump in anytime. Possible problems could be your discipline, your success. That's on your mind. So when you go to start that new career or new relationship, what have you, the power that you have, the discipline that you have, and the success is all weighing on you heavily, right? But when we're looking for the betterment of others and we're constantly moving towards with discipline, guess what? This P rune represents a flag. It's victory, it's teamwork, it's a job well done. All right, so this is joy, abundance. We felt frozen in the past. A lot of us have been called to plant that seed with wealth and our future stability, longevity in mind. A lot of us have changed jobs, changed relationships, doing what's best for our children and our children's children, and so on. Constantly moving forward with discipline and power, leading to success. What a beautiful reading. I cannot be happier for our current reading. If you would like a personal reading from me, please check out the dialogue below the video. Right now, I am going to go ahead and pull some cards, just a little bonus extra. This would be messages from the divine and messages from the fairies. So, messages from the... Whoa, a lot of them wanted to pop out right away. Messages from the divine. What are the current energies like? What's some advice you can give us? Show me, show me, show me. For the collective energy check-in. What could they need? We all need to know. What is some wisdom divinely and only from you that we need to hear? Okay, I'm being told this card. Grief. Now this is not necessarily, Now this is not necessarily a bad card, okay? Grief, this card says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost something or someone is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate our having had it in the first place. The emotion of grief and the sense of loss are absolutely real, but that is not the point. The lesson of loss is not about the actual physical separation, because the parting is a temporary and an illusion. The point of the lesson is to acknowledge that the bonds of love never end and that we have not been abandoned. When you accept in your heart that you will be reunited with everything you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond your grief and derive something beneficial from the experience. To wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that your soul family have devised and learned nothing from it. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding. So with this, right, being stuck, planting seeds, we had to let go of something. Something had to change in between here to get us to focus on the now and to get us moving forward. We might have a lot of grief over loss of income, loss of love, loss of direction as far as the spiritual journey may go. We're challenged to look inward and regain that center, focus on the legacy, right? What did we learn from our ancestors, and what values and new learnings that we've interpreted can we pass down? I will leave that right there. And let's go ahead and pull a message from the fairies. Fairies, do you have a message for us today? This is pretty whimsical, I know. It's not super spiritual, but I don't know. Not a lot of people would view it as very spiritual, but I think it's more divine insight. Regardless, right? We can take the message or we can leave it. And what's wrong with a little extra guidance, right? We could always use a little bit of help along this journey and to maintain our discipline so we can have that success. Message from the fairies, please. I'm being told this one. So this may not resonate with everybody. This is the Sun card. Your son is watching over and your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. This could be talking more about that divine masculine, the seed that we planted, right? I wonder if it has to do with that. I'm going to open up my little book and read a passage more about this card. Just bear with me. Your question involves your son, or perhaps a male who is like a son to you. Perhaps you've been worried about him or have felt a call to help him in some way. So that could mean you're also literal children, son. It could mean daughter as well. Why not? This card validates your intuitive feelings and asks you to take action in that direction. The fairies want you to know that your son is safe and happy and watched over. I believe this is more for the divine masculine, the seed that we planted, the assertive, our self-recognition and knowing that we need to change something inwardly in order to start a new train of thought or start a new project or end a relationship. Either way, it's starting something new. To make an end is to make a beginning. You're planting a seed, and that leaving behind this in and of itself is a success. So you can move on towards more concentration on things that matter to you, and you're being challenged to focus on your legacy in the meantime. But I do believe this card does represent more of that divine masculine. Give any worries to the divine so that healing can occur. It's safe. The seed is safe. It's guarded. It's watched over. If you ended a relationship, if you began a new one, okay, you're called to keep moving forward with discipline and enjoy this journey. Thank you so much for staying till the end. If you would like a personal reading, again, check the comments or selection down below. If you'd like a specific reading done or another topic even, go ahead and hit me up in the chat in the comment section below, and I am more than happy to also take in that feedback from everyone. Mwah. Namaste and have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed day. Thank you.